Good morning, everybody. It is 7:28. I just got everything all packed up, prepared for me to go couponing. So I got that. I got my bag packed. I'm just right now taking my medicine. Yeah, so I've been wearing the same size pants for a couple years now. And I don't like spending a lot of money on pants. I do not like spending money on pants. And so like they've always been like super loose on me and whatever. Well, then I was trying to find a pair to wear for today. And I'm like, well, let's just see if I can fit into one of my old pairs of pants. And I can, and I didn't even have to squeeze into them. So I'm finally like down to a size 12 in Old Navy size. And I haven't been able to fit in this size since I can't remember when. I thought I got rid of all this stuff, but apparently I still had one pair left. So I'm pretty excited that I can actually fit into pairs of pants. It's a little loose, but I'm like, sweet. I feel so excited. I've been trying to lose weight, but I've been trying to like cut back on like eating junk. That's my main priority, is just cutting back on eating junk. But yeah, it is a gorgeous morning outside. It is cold as heck today. The high is gonna be like 49 degrees outside. Right now it's 34. But yeah, so yesterday Ben keeps talking about his friend that he goes to school with, Carter. And that's all he talks about is Carter this, Carter that, Carter this, Carter that. And he thinks he's gonna be playing with Carter. I'm like, Ben, I don't know who Carter's mom is. Like, you know, back then in the day it was a little bit easier, I think, to meet parents maybe, because, you know, we had to get involved. Here everybody's just like all digital. And I'm like, Ben, I don't know who Carter's mom is. Like, I can't just go and hey Carter, you want to come to our house, without knowing who his mom is. And I'm like, Ben, I don't even know his last name. I don't know anything about this kid, you know. And I'm like, I understand like he wants to play with his friend Carter. And so, sorry, I'm just getting my iron pills out. And so I'm like, okay, and I forgot we had a yearbook. I'm like, okay, let's look in the yearbook. Let's see if we can find him. Well, apparently he went to the other, we have two towns in one. He went to the other town, and I'm like, oh, does that mean he probably lives in the other side, and his parents just want him to come to our side of school, which is fine, because that's what Ben's other friend does. And I'm looking through the yearbook, looking. I'm like, Ben, I don't know his last name. I can't find him. And then Ben's like, there he is, that's Carter. And I'm like, okay. So I typed in the last name, and then I on Facebook, and then I just found out there was two people that live in our area with that last name, and I'm mutual friends with one of them, or with both of them. And so I'm like, let me just message her and just explain that I'm not stalking her. I just kind of looked up by the last name, and that's what I saw. And then I checked out the profile pictures, and there was his friend Carter with his parents. So I'm like, okay, we got the right family. So I messaged her, and I'm like, yeah, it says I just got your name and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, oh, my son constantly talks about Benjamin all the time. I swear these two are like the best of friends constantly. So found out they live at the end of our road, like the end of our road. It's like when we take our walking trail, the walking trail ends to get to the road, they live like right down there. So I'm like, oh my god, Ben, like you could literally walk to your house or ride your bike to their house once he gets older. But it's like they live that super close. We've driven past their house I don't know how many times. So he is like beyond stoked. And like I was telling her, and she's like, yeah. So finally got to, so you know, Graham's like, we'll get her number. I'm like, people don't do that these days. Like I mean, unless you're like really close to them. But I'm like, I'm okay with just Facebook messaging her. So we'll have to get the boys together soon so they can play. But I was just so excited that happened like right after I was uploading my video last night, because this kid, he's jumping up and down. He's just like, I get to see Carter. And I'm like, well, you can't see Carter until you start cleaning up this place. So he just kind of started picking up, but he still can't see Carter until he picks up this place more and more. So my family's gonna start waking up like any minute now, because that's what they do when I'm trying to walk out the door. So I'm gonna hurry up, take my medicine, get a snack, get my shoes on, and get out the door before everybody wakes up. Okay, you guys, it is 12:17. I just posted my Walgreens video. I still have to do my CVS video, but I kind of got to space them apart because otherwise nobody gets a notification for the CVS one, which I could do it. But I am going to I'm just opening the dishwasher to get the moisture out of the dishwasher. And I'm actually gonna have some lunch because I'm hungry. So I'm gonna have that. I'm debating on what I want. But I'm gonna have some lunch, and then I'm gonna film my CVS video, get that posted, and then I have to put dishes away because this is all from yesterday. Just from yesterday alone. I had everything completely cleared off. That's how fast dishes happen. I mean, it's just ridiculous. So, got that. I was so excited to go to CVS today, you guys, because there's like this awesome deal with free toilet paper. So, I'm pretty excited to do that. But it's still a little chilly outside. People are wearing their jackets, but it just is such a pretty day. I can't wait for those trees to really get some leaves, because then we can never see, once we get the trees go around, then we never see any of these houses until fall again. Which is nice, 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 nice. But I was so excited to see the deer. So excited to see the deer. But Charlotte's taking a nap. Graham's outside watering, I think, and then he's also upstairs working because he has to do COVID cases. So anybody that works with Walgreens, including the stores, the distribution centers, he basically has to file paperwork for every single employee. And if you think about it, there's thousands of stores. There's thousands of stores, so he's always doing that. So it sucks, but if we have to go somewhere, he just takes the laptop with us. But we're gonna go to Five Guys and Fries tonight because I'm really craving the burger and fries, and he's like, yes. So that's what we're gonna do for dinner tonight. But yeah, 12 and 19. I'm just gonna have some lunch. I'm debating on what I want. Like, I want SpaghettiOs. You know what really makes me mad? Okay, so here's the thing. When I was younger, when my mom was single, my parents got divorced, I think, when I was 2 or 3 years old. When my mom was single, we lived in an apartment, and she could barely make ends meet. She could barely make it, but I don't know if she ever went on food stamps. But anyways, I ate a lot of macaroni and cheese and SpaghettiOs as a kid because that's all she could afford. And then eventually she met my stepdad shortly after that. But my stepdad and my mom have been married, I think, since I've been 5. So they've been together since I was 4 or 3, maybe, I don't know. But SpaghettiOs is my ultimate favorite thing. Like, when I used to work at Menards at my one location, oh, you're eating SpaghettiOs today? You're eating SpaghettiOs? Yep. SpaghettiOs? Yep. SpaghettiOs? Like, that's all I ate. My mom actually gave me a SpaghettiOs plate. I don't have it. I don't know where I put it. It might be downstairs in storage. And then she also gave me a SpaghettiOs storage container. Like, that's how much I love SpaghettiOs. It's ridiculous. But they got rid of raviolios or whatever. And I'm not a big Chef Boyardee person, but they got rid of raviolios, which were like the round raviolis. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. So, anyways, I'm hungry. I'm probably gonna have some SpaghettiOs because that's what I love. I'm gonna sit and relax for a couple minutes and then get my video posted. And then after I get the video posted, then I'm gonna start cleaning. So I'll be back. Okay, everybody, it is 5:43. We went to Five Guys to get something to eat, and we were leaving, and they have you usually come in one door and out the other, so it's kind of like a U-turn. And so Charlotte ran away, and she's over by the entrance door, and I go inside like the room where the doors split, and she comes around, and she runs right into the glass, and she's like, and then she goes to the next pane of glass and runs right into it again. Oh, it was so funny. And then we're like, Charlotte, we had to open the door, like, come over here. But Ben did that when he was little. We went someplace to eat, and like Ben thought he could go outside. So we're ordering our food. He runs away from us. It was a small little place. And he runs towards the door. It runs towards this window, and bam! He knocks himself over. I'm like, oh my god. But the look on Charlotte's face was just hilarious when she ran into the window. Yeah, there was yeah, so now it's starting to rain. It's cold outside, but it's starting to rain. Graham's upstairs. I finished watching Harry Potter, the last Harry Potter movie. I was bawling. I was crying. I'm like, I'm so sad. I like know the older ones more by heart because I've seen them more than the recent ones. But I was thinking I'm gonna watch Fantastic Beasts 1 and 2. But today is the perfect date, April 25th. So we're gonna watch Miss Congeniality tonight because she talks about a perfect day. Perfect date, April 25th. So that's what we're gonna watch tonight. I'm freezing. I don't know what is with me being cold constantly, but now it's starting to rain, so we're gonna chill. I just got the dishes, well, I filled the dishwasher completely full and running it right now, and I still have more dishes to put in it, but I'm not worrying about that now. But yeah, that's pretty much how our night went while Charlotte's running into windows. That was the funniest thing. So I will be back once I figure out what the heck's going on, but I will just be back. Hello everybody, it is 8:30 already, I think, 8:30. I don't remember. Graham, why don't you take the garbage out right now while I'm remembering? So we have to take the garbage out. I'm making popcorn, but we're watching Miss Congeniality. Sorry, I've been like rubbing my eyes because I'm tired. But yeah, we're watching Miss Congeniality because it's the perfect date. Is April 25th. Not too hot, not too cold. Perfect for a jacket or something like that. It's funny. But if we're watching it, we got 50 minutes left, so hopefully we can get the kids ready for bed. I'm ending this. I'm gonna have some water and popcorn. It's
8:31 and 62 seconds.
62 seconds doesn't exist. Dork. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.